Hey, good morning. We are back. We're here in Cowpens learning a little bit about the whole Mighty Moo fleet. We've got both ships in front of us and a reenactor that I might be his biggest fan. He is the trivia king. Anything having to do, I think, with Cowpens or any of the major battles that happen around here. Mark Anthony.
Thank you.
Looking good this
Thank you.
morning, sir.
Yes.
Very period specific, it sounds
Yes.
like. If someone were to never remember anything more about Cowpens than it was very influential in war and future battles, what should they know coming into Cowpens? What should they look up? What can they learn from you this morning?
Well, for what I've brought are these two models of the two ships named for the Cowpens.
Okay.
First one is CVL-25, which is a light aircraft carrier from World War II, commissioned in 1943. As a matter of fact, 82 years ago today, it was participating in the Battle of the Philippine Sea. And it earned a battle star, which is the highest commendation for a ship.
Oh,
and it was the third one that it earned of the eventual 12 that it earned throughout World War II.
Oh, wow.
And as a matter of fact, it was honored being the only aircraft carrier of the U.S. Navy that was in Tokyo Bay during the surrender ceremony to close World War II.
Outstanding, very influential. How about this one?
This is the guided missile cruiser Cowpens, CG-63, just recently decommissioned.
2024, I believe,
2024.
right? Yes. Where is it now?
Right now, I think it is in a mothball fleet, probably in San Diego
So
or
not
somewhere
doing
nearby.
much.
Not doing much.
Okay.
The U.S. Navy will decommission ships. As a matter of fact, the Cowpens was decommissioned in '46, and then eventually it was scrapped.
Oh, so taken apart.
Taken apart.
Oh.
Now, the Cowpens is one of 11 aircraft carriers that are named for Revolutionary War battles during World War II.
Fantastic. Hey, take a look at some of these images. We want to give you just a little bit better of a picture of what some of this looked like across Cowpens. You'll be here this weekend, is that right?
I'll be here this weekend.
In what capacity?
Well, I'll be in the Mighty Moo Parade.
Fantastic. That's Saturday,
That's
is that right?
Saturday, correct.
Saturday morning, come downtown Cowpens?
Correct.
What are some of the other things that you'll be doing this weekend?
Well, then I will be out with other reenactors at Cowpens National Battlefield. A lot of them will be doing World War II, which is a little different, but since the World War II aircraft carrier is named for the battle, it's only natural that there would be reenactors from World War II there this
That
weekend.
makes sense.
Yes.
Otherwise, you would know Cowpens as a very influential battle in the Revolutionary War. It sounds like there was a bloody general that came in with a whole lot more men than Daniel Morgan had and a few of his soldiers. They ended up winning that battle?
They did, as a matter of, well, it was actually a pretty even force. It was around 1,400 of Patriots and about 1,200 British regular soldiers. And I like to describe it as the most strategically important battle of the American Revolution in the South, because the British lose that battle. They lose a third of their army in the South. And it's the best trained, best equipped part of their army. So Cornwallis has to go chase after them, try to recapture his men, wears out his army, and 9 months to the day of the Battle of Cowpens, he's surrendering at Yorktown.
There will be a quiz. Make sure you pay attention.